You know, I don't like talking about the UK much because every time I criticize something going on over in the UK, all these English people are all like, well, I never. But this time I think even they would be forced to agree with me because the UK has unveiled some brand new laws regarding pornography. Now, these laws prohibit certain sex acts. They don't prohibit UK citizens from watching those sex acts on their computers as long as they were shot somewhere else. But for the porn shot in the UK, there are some new rules and regulations against certain things. Spanking. I mean, come on. Fucking spanking. I mean, like, who is that? That's not even, like, kinky to most people anymore. That's almost, like, par for the course. Like, yeah, smack that ass, bitch. Woo! Oh, no! Banned in the UK! Oh, the humanity! Caning. So that's basically one step, maybe two steps over spanking. You know, and some caning scenes in porn can be pretty brutal if you're watching, like, the hardcore BDSM stuff. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But shouldn't that be those people's choice? Like, if you agree, like, I'm going to be caned on camera, another person's like, I'm going to cane you on camera, another person's like, I'm going to film you getting caned by you on camera. How is it any of the government's business? How is it any of anyone else's business but those three people and the people who want to watch it? Aggressive whipping is now illegal in the UK. And they make sure to specify aggressive whipping. So how do you tell the difference between aggressive whipping and non-aggressive whipping? I guess this is still okay, like, yeah. Penetration by any object associated with violence. I assume they're talking about, like, what? Guns? Knives? I mean, any object could be associated with violence. I could take a fucking dildo and beat someone to death with it. Whap! So you can't even use a dildo for penetration, apparently, because that could be associated with violence. Any goddamn thing could be associated with violence. Water sports. You know what I'm talking about. People peeing on each other. Like, that's not even harmful. I mean, you know, if you don't, I mean, like, I don't like that, but you know what my reaction to it is? Like, I don't like being peed on or peeing on other people, so I'm not going to do it. But apparently, if you're a legislator in the UK, you're like, I don't like peeing on people, and I don't like people peeing on each other, and I'm going to put a fucking stop to it! Once and for all, damn it! For the good of society, for the good of the children, for the good of everyone. Stop people from peeing on each other who enjoy it. Female ejaculation, you know, like squirters and shit. And their reasoning for that is, well, that's just urine too. But it's also the natural physiological response to powerful orgasms for some women. So you're basically saying this natural physiological response is no longer allowed to be depicted. How can you possibly say that? It would be like banning sneezing on film. Achoo. Oh no, put me in fucking jail. Now the next three I'm going to review are all described as being potentially deadly. Starting with choking, strangulation. Alright, I can see that. If someone did go too far, they could crush your windpipe, and that could cause serious damage, but really, how often does that fucking happen? I'm sure it probably has happened before, but how often does it happen compared to the number of people, the immense number of people who have incorporated that into their sex lives? Tons of people like to be choked. I like to be fucking choked. You know, what the fuck is it? You know what the safe parameters are. If you have any inkling what you're doing, yeah, you're not going to hurt anyone, and no one's going to hurt you as long as, like, there's some level of common sense applied to the situation. It's like driving a motorcycle. You don't just get on a motorcycle if you don't know what the fuck you're doing and try to pop a wheelie. Unless you're a fucking idiot. I mean, there's tons of stuff that's dangerous if it's not done properly. And we don't pass laws against people doing those things. We just say, do it, but do it responsibly. Why can't that be the tack they take with this issue? Face sitting. That's when it's exactly what it sounds like. Someone sits on your fucking face. Okay, find me the person who has been killed by face sitting, first of all. Like, you would have to be an absolute fucking retard. Like, yeah, sit on my, oh, I can't breathe, I mean, come the fuck on. Are you shitting me? Potentially fatal? Someone sitting on your face is potentially fatal? I mean, maybe if they weigh 600 pounds and they can't fucking get off again, like, oh shit, oh, stuck, fuck. Oh, hope you weren't too fond of breathing, oh. And last, but certainly not least, fisting. Look, if you're into fisting, chances are you didn't just go from like, you know, I'm a virgin to fist me. There's like a gradient there. There's a process. There's like, I used these incrementally larger insertions for a long time and now I'm ready to be fisted. That's how that goes. No one's just like, hey man, you wanna fucking, you in for some fisting? Oh shit, yeah, let's fucking fist each other, yeah! Never done that before, but why the fuck not? I mean, it's like the strangulation thing. Sure, it can be dangerous, but if you know what you're doing, it's not. So why don't we just make sure people know what they're doing instead of trying to just ban the activity outright? And by the way, every single one of these things are things that are not just in porn. These are all things that people do in their real sex lives. Maybe we don't all do every single one of those activities, but most of us probably do at least one or two of them. This is just ridiculous, folks. I don't know how the UK thinks they can pass laws like this. I don't know how they think that they can control people's private behavior to this extent, but it's really sickening. I'm the Amazing Atheist. Peace the fuck out! Hey guys, do you want your very own fiction shirt or one of many other fine science and atheism related shirts? Then go to AmazingAtheistTees.com. The link is right down there below in the description section. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, you enjoy my content, click right here to do so. Thank you very much.